The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to the Little Apple and Bill Snyder Family Stadium, the home of the Kansas State Wildcats. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. From a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. They'll run it here.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Takes the handoff again.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Fielding the clock, looking to improve field position. Oh, the ball on the ground. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They'll test the right side here. Oh, look at the quick cut. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Wildcats, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
First and 10 play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Bennett. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Gamecocks have first and 10 here. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
Movement here from the tight end. On first and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, it's a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
And the point after is good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On the run, it's Edwards. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Wildcats hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Quick throw, testing the middle. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. A deep shot to the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Eludes a tackle. And the Gamecocks offense is on the move now.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Catch made on the out route. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Handoff from the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Bennett. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Gamecocks starting a new series here on first and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looking for his back. Finds his man. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
And the Gamecocks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT.
South Carolina, 14. Kansas State, 7.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Is back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. Brought down, but both the tackle produce a solid gain there. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. QB keeper all the way. Rollers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with a first down. First down, looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Barber. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Gamecocks are in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the move now. Makes the grab on the move. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. They'll try the option play here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Point after, knocked right through. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down. And the Wildcats will crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Pass is intercepted, but out of bounds. That's a relief for the quarterback there.
Oh, my gosh, what a play by that defender. The only thing is he doesn't come back inbounds for the interception, but a great effort, and he shows his athletic ability on that play.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's looking deep again. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Always looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
And here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush gets home.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
And they've got the returner corralled. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Running through the tackle. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. appears to be changing the play. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He lets it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Hit just as he throws the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Promising start to the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Design quarterback run. Breaks it open space. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here. The Wildcats will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes a quick grab. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. From the shotgun, drops back. Short throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Close to the tight end. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the 2nd half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Fighting off the defender.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, The goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. They're going to throw for it on third and short. And he's got it! Touchdown, Wildcats! How in the world do they lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
The offense still out there. They're going for two here. Makes the read. Pitch play to the back. He makes the two-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they stop it short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And looking to throw now on first down. The sure hands. It's Bennett. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And they finally make the tackle, but an explosive play by this offense to wrap up the third quarter. And it's South Carolina in the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the wideout goes in motion. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
He knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead here in the final quarter.
That makes the score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Kansas State, 22.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To throw, it's Van Buren. Looks to the left for a quick throw, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
where these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking to throw it deep. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
A tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
He's got the first and still going. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback still eluding the pressure. Looks like he's going to run it. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly. And the Wildcats will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. The Wildcats looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. He's looking to throw. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. And now the try for the two-point conversion. They're going to run the option. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Gets into the end zone. The two-point conversion makes it a 5-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. He keeps it on the design run. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move now. Makes the catch downfield. Here he goes. Breaking tackles and going. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. Chewing clock with the running game. He's in the clear. Touchdown, South Carolina. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. That's a design quarterback keeper. The gain moves the ball to a 34. And the Wildcats come up to the line in the hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
And the play is good enough for a first down to move the ball to the 44. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. QB keeper all the way. To the 45. Tackled, but first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And it's a bunch formation. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's got the first and still going. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. First down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Wildcats. They connect for 6.
What a score by this offense. And the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time. And now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Looking to throw here. Dump off caught by the running back. And he stopped short. The try fails, and they don't cut it to a field goal margin. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
41, Kansas State, 36.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. He breaks free, leading him off. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Breaking tackles. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it from 56 yards away, never in doubt.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Back to throw. It's Van Buren. Defense is coming after him. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Boy, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Here we go, here we go.
Design quarterback run. He gets loose. Has the first down and more. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, I really like the call here by the offensive coordinator. The defense is thinking, of course, pass with the offense trailing here in the fourth quarter. And the OC, he just dials up a QB design run. Quarterback gets a first down and gets out of bounds.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. It comes down to this in this playoff game, fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a...